Okay, welcome back to this playthrough of Dark Souls 2. This is pretty much exactly where I left off in the previous episode, after defeating Ava the King's Pet and turning off the ice. Now, I'm gonna make my way through the entire thing without having to fight anything, just picking up the items, now that the ice has been melted. It's gonna be pretty boring, so to speak, although the items are exciting, but like I won't have much to say while I make my way through here. I defeated Ava with the craftsman's hammer. Let's repair it, why not? Let's put this thing on. And I picked up the vessel shield, which is pretty good. Alters your stats a little bit. I think endurance is one. Strength is another, maybe dex. Yeah, dex, strength, endurance by 1. Alright, this is the first thing to grab. This, no, this is not the arm. This is the first out of 2 things. This is a spell, if I'm not mistaken. It's Soul Flash. I do find that a lot of the spells in the DLC are not that useful. I like Fire Snake. I picked this up in the Crown of the Old Iron King. This armor here. It has very good... It's basically... it seems like an upgrade to the Tattered Cloth armor. Is that what one is called? The one you find in the gutter? But yeah. I like it. And it's pretty much what if I take my character to New Game Plus, that is what I switch for the Tattered Cloth armor anytime I need to do poison or take poison damage. The spells, right? Dance of Fire, I don't find very good. Recollection, Dark Dance, the one I just picked up, Soul Flash, Soul Bolt, is that one? That one may or may not be in the regular game, but they're too. First of all, there's ridiculous stat investments on them, whether it's a hex or whatever. 22, like 60 faith. Are you mad? This one's 28. Soul Flash is not too bad if you're a sorcerer purely, but it's not that great. Splintering Lightning Spear, 50. It's 50. But the thing is, it doesn't hit very often. It's very inconsistent in its hitbox, which makes it bad. She's supposed to backstab me when I go for these. Retainer Staff. Okay, good. Maybe I picked up 2 items at once there because there were 3 corpses. Not gonna bother too much. If I don't really mention it, then it's not... Well, it's not important to me. The items. I think I picked up what was in here, but I was in the middle of a fight, so I could have forgotten. No. So yeah, the unfortunately DLC spells are not that great in my opinion. Things like Flame Swathe, Fireball, those stuff are more staple. I could go that way. Let me think. Yeah, because I mean, it does take me this way eventually. Like I circle around, if that makes sense. And I can go the way I was supposed to go in the first place. But this way is new. This way I haven't been to. I like this DLC. I like them all. They all incorporate a little bit of cool little level design. Like this one is like about returning to where you came from and doing the stuff over again. You know, planning accordingly to that. The Poison DLC is about like contraptions and traps and stuff. A little bit of elevation here and there. And then the Old Iron King DLC, the Fire, is about elevation and verticality. Oh, I'm wearing the wrong gloves. Right, here you have another porcupine. I don't even know what the hell those things are called, but they're actual terrible. I see you there. Yeah, look at that. And you take damage just by being close to them, pretty much. Multi-hits. It multi-hits like crazy, these things. No, I said multi-hits, not series. Damn it, Greg. Are you kidding me? I actually should heal. I'm not going to use Estus. This location can get pretty hairy, so I am going to have to do this with warmth because I'm in a life gem as well. I don't know why I hoard or like don't want to use life gems. I don't like them too much. Maybe this thing just as like a potential one bomb, because I'd like to one bomb them. I think that this is a little easier to aim perhaps than the other one. Hiya. Boom. Kaboom. I get invaded here. Oh, maybe the invader actually uses a few of the DLC spells. So I can show you a little bit. Yeah, look at that. I was behind him and just took damage. Like, for no goddamn reason. But I won't use this weapon against the invader. Let's use something quick. Because this invader, Hexa Nikolai, whew, does a lot of damage. I'm gonna get out of the range of the wizards. I think that's just regular lightning spear. That one, right there. That one I think is Dark Dance. He does a lot of damage with them though. He does an absurd amount of damage with them. He or she. Nikolai's No. Damn it, Greg. Let's see if I can stick on top of him. Not allow him to cast. You made yourself fat roll, you big bully. You idiot. No, there's an enemy below. I mean, I'm using a dark weapon against this guy. That may not be, that may not be the best idea. There we go, perfect. Don't know why you were so passive. You let your friend die. Alright, good. Let's see, there's gonna be a few more of those Sonic the Hedgehog guys. Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. How about you get over here? You reckon I can bomb them with a... Ah, I missed. Surely that stuns at least. Yeah, good. There's one more, right? Oh, that's perfect. That is a good spell against them. That's a shortcut, that little door. F off, all of you. They have like unleash magic on them. It's pretty unique, I guess. But these three things, I don't know why they annoy me so much, but they just do. Wow, that barely did anything. What is your problem? There is a... What? Did someone fall? Yeah, they did. There's a bonfire over here. I'm gonna pick it just in case I die. Because it can happen fairly easily. And Maldron invades you here, but he doesn't... it doesn't pop up as an invasion. However, I don't know why, because, like, again, he invades you in the Fire DLC, and you're supposed to do the Fire DLC before doing this one. And if they wanted the trap to work a little better, they should have just reversed it or done something different with it, you know? Because you're already familiar with that name. Let's kill this guy in case we have to escape from Maldron and... Dude, you're really terrible. Not this time, right? Let me get out of the range. Boom. I don't like this thing. Let's use something else. Well, I mean, it is against Maldron. So I'm gonna keep it. Because it does an insane amount of backstab damage. And that's what I want to try and bait out. Because the first thing he does is he greets you with a gesture. Alright, let's stand here for a moment. You don't want to get too close to it if you want to get a backstab off. Make sure you pick the best weapon. Great swords, ultra great swords, or great hammers. So just stand right here. There we go. Run. Just go dunk. And then he tries to like go through this door. So this is the first thing he tries to do. So you can try and body block him, because this guy runs away from you like there was no goddamn tomorrow. Yeah, just body block him. And he's quicker than you too. Like a little bit quicker, slightly quicker. Like on purpose. Because he has the player model character thing. So I don't know why they make him quicker. Well, I do, to troll. Kawahaka Banga! Alright, that went swimmingly. Perfect. Okay, let's go. Here I'm gonna need, or gonna want, a thrusting weapon. Let's do this with the, with the rolling attack. You'll see why. I'm not telling you. I'm gonna have to wait. What do you think this is, huh? Show and tell. Let's go. Oh my good god. Twinkling Titanite. Dried root. Whoa. Sup, bro? Around the corner there are more Sonic the Hedgehog guys. Large club. He's extremely resilient to blunt, I think, and weak to thrust. rock, paper, scissors for you. Alright, that one's fine. Wow, did he delay that, or is that just me being bad? Let's not die. Oh, he hit me with his body, okay. I don't think I'm gonna kill him. Oh, the jumping. There we go. And he drops a good ring as well. Or like, not a good ring, a bad ring. There are 2 rings that have to do with like stamina like that. Reduces enemy stamina. And there's also one that like when you wield it, you gain stability. I think it's 5 points of stability. But both of those rings are not good. I don't think it's not a viable tactic to try and deplete enemies, as far as I understand. So there's that. Can I one-hand this? Yeah, because it hits down, right? But I could potentially struggle a little bit regardless, because it's kind of a slow weapon. Let's do a little bit of this. The fires of hell shall engulf you. Wow, it didn't... Alright then. Sometimes you just gotta tank through damage. I still have a fair bit of ways to go, so I should probably... not waste my essences, basically. Have those for like panic heals. If you make your way through this DLC with a friend, it can be really fun to have warmth and heal and things that you both can use, you know? Sacred Oath, maybe. You could have, in co-op mode, you could have like, well, can you do that? No, that's right. In this DLC in particular, because you've technically defeated Ava the King's Pet, you need to play with each other with a small soapstone, or perhaps he can try and invade you and then give him a seed of the Tree of Giants. It's a little bit annoying, honestly. This DLC, the way they make the design for co-op, Forlorn Invaded, really. This gives me a better chance to get a seed though of the Tree of Giants. Let's try and go for a parry. Do I have anything that parries? But you can have like one, you know, mage type character, and then you can have a warrior type character to support him. Sure, so I'll take your time. That's about half his health, okay. This guy can be a little dangerous if he decides to combo me. Yeah, block that. No, it's too far away. That one. Boom, bang, bang. It's funny because, you know, Forlorn's weapons, you need to be hollow to get the best use out of them. However, he clearly isn't, because he has like 4,000 health. You need to be 50% hollow to be able to use his weapons effectively. A little bit less with the ring of binding. Ring of binding. Alright, bro, come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, my weapon lost its... Okay, it's still a kill. My weapon lost its thing. Okay, we're good. There are more of those Sonic the Hedgehog guys. Pretty annoying. I have no idea what their actual name is. They do ridiculous stability damage, but I want to pull them over here because of the golems. Come on, man, you don't want to be next to those golems. It's not good for you. There we go. These things do a lot of damage. And they can steal your souls as well. They can, like, grab you and steal 5k souls. I don't know who they think they are, but... So you can potentially, yeah, as you saw, you can kill them like before they animate. And don't kill enemies next to them because they like it. Come on, come on, come on. Boom. The fires of hell shall engulf you. Well, that was a miss, huh? Try to bite me, bro. Run. Come on, one more. There we go. Yeah, it's really hard not to take damage. That's why I have the life ring +3, because it it saves your buttocks when you make mistakes. You have more health, more room for error. Come on then, let's go. Charcoal, there we go. Yeah, that doesn't really help that much. I am buffing my weapons, but it's technically like if I was using a resin, I probably wouldn't do that in this DLC. Or like magic rather. I probably still would use a resin. It's always better to have damage on top of what you're already doing. But don't do magic damage in the DLC. It's not worth it. We'll return to those guys later. Hopefully this is a one-shot. Yeah, okay, so I don't technically need to buff, although there's gonna be a rampart golem a little bit later. One fireball, cool. Oh my god, that was so bad. Yeah, jump down. No, don't lock onto the, damn it, Craig. Oh, these guys can do backflips. I wasn't prepared for that. I meant to like trick them and come up here as they went down, but no. No way, Jose. That's a jumping attack. They can also roll off the edge, but it's really hard to make them do that. Perfect. It can easily snowball the damage that they do. So you don't want to toy with them. That's why I'm very, very passive against them. There's an enemy around the wall. And I'm having none of it. Is it around the wall? Because I was under the impression there was an item here that you could pick up and then the enemy. Yeah, there it is. I don't know why I press RT sometimes. I don't know what the problem is. Can't really attack him because then I'm gonna get gobbed from the other guy. Yeah, jump down. Jump down. But not, they always do that at the same time. Is that something they programmed into the game? Every time I try to use a ledge to like trick the enemies, they always jump down at the same time, you know? Like mess with their AI. Because they kind of act a little weird when they're next to drops. They like start taking small steps and they can't really run, and it's just, it looks strange. Alright, so this item here. That guy possibly tries to mock your day up. But little does he know I've been wounded worse by better. Don't throw your spear. He doesn't even lose it. This guy never snoozes. You know, you snooze, you lose. Not for him. So here's the first Eleum Loyce Knight. Cool, cool. There's a snowball. You can make this drop here. I'm gonna put on the cat ring to be safe. And the snowball like mocks these guys up. 25-45 they have, damn. Or 20-45. But I also have the Lion Mage stuff on. And this creates a shortcut back like I mentioned before. where you come back to the area where all the enemies should have been dead. Should be dead. Well, they are dead. Azal staff, okay. Oh yeah, this staff is like a glass cannon type weapon, isn't it? You get the most damage, but your cast speed is really bad, something like that, because it has an S in dark and S in magic. Maybe it is like that. Really slow cast speed, but really good damage. I don't know, I've never really used it. Yeah, that's right. Up here it was chests, weren't there? So all these enemies are gonna. Pretty neat. These ladies, oh yeah, I didn't kill them. That's right. They can come up behind me while I'm unlocking the chest. Opening the chest. I killed one. Okay. Here you have some more goodies. Sorcerer's Twin Blade. The Pilgrim's Pontoon and the Sorcerer's Twin Blade are two things that, again, I never really use. I just, like, the weapons are meant to be weapons and catalysts at the same time. But they just don't do either job good enough. So it's not worth it. Now, you don't really want to make that stuff overpowered, though. I probably took the wrong way. You don't want to make that stuff overpowered, but still. There's really no point. Like, what are the benefits of being able to cast and fight with the same weapon when you're not going to do that much damage? Maybe for supporting spells, you know? But I feel like sorceries, the advantage of sorceries generally are being able to do damage with the weapon. Or the spells. I'd say pyromancies maybe are more supporting and miracles. Whilst sorceries, and let's see, sorceries has Yearn and Cast Light. Those can be really good. As like support, fall control. And I guess Shockwave, but that's really, really specific. Right. Before, the reason I didn't come this way is because when I was to do this, the blizzard would have put out the storm. You need to light these four brazier sconces if you can believe that. Little hidden path here. Boom, boom. And a familiar face. Nah, you see how he turns around regardless of my angle? The game wants me to fight the sword and shield guy. I don't like enemies that have so much stamina, man, because I don't have the stamina to attack when they attack constantly, you know? And most bosses do. You can't really drain most bosses of stamina, there's no way. So I'm gonna make my way down and kill these ones. Oh, they all wake up. Since I'm on the top floor, they're gonna have to get to me by going around. Yeah. It's pretty good. If I was below, that would have sucked, because then they could all drop at the same time. I don't know what the other guys are. These guys can do, or women can do, some decent backstab damage. That's like their whole point. I don't know if the retainer dagger has anything towards that, because there's no stat that says, oh, this thing does more or less backstab damage. It's just based on the damage of the weapon, or the dagger in particular. Weapons do more or less backstab damage. Like, daggers, for their weight, have probably the best backstab damage to weight ratio. So it's like a weapon type of thing, not a stat type of thing. Great swords do a lot of backstab damage, possibly just because they do a lot of damage. So do great clubs. But for example, swords and these types of swords, great swords and long swords, they don't have the best backstab damage. Riposte damage in general. But then again, those are the easiest weapons to use, right, in the game. So you wouldn't want to give them all the benefits. What do I want to do against this guy? You know, I'd rather fight him with this, because I have the right spell, and I also want something a little bit quicker. Let's just use more life gems. I don't want to use my Estus yet. Here's where you get the key to the frigid outskirts, I believe. 1, 2. Ow. just gonna go up behind him so that I don't have to roll the second one. Is it dead? Yeah, good. Oh, and the gloves activated as well. He would have died regardless. I only had a tiny bit of stamina left, so I kind of wanted to make sure that he was gonna die on the last hit, but the gloves went ahead and said, hey, you know what? Sit back, I'll take it from here. Or we'll take it from here. So the bone fist, that's, I mean, unfortunately it's such a high dex weapon, but it's really cool. It's really cool to use. You can do like Bruce Lee kicks and stuff. It's wicked, man. Let me see. No, I still think I can't rest yet. There is still more stuff to be done. Over here, I'm pretty sure I picked everything. So I could technically go to... Do I have the key though? That's... Yeah, I think I picked up the key. That would be a shortcut. Oh yeah, there's that room where I put up the prism stone. So now I can get the frigid outskirts path. Let's just kill these guys because they do wake up and try to mock me up. That attack is absurd. Can I kill the hollows while he stands up? Oh, nice. And you did it again. That was not a good time for him to do it though. It's kind of like the fire snake, isn't it? Garrison ward key. Here's where you go to the frigid outskirts. Absolute treason. Area sucks, man. I like this game, but the frigid outskirts are absurd. One thing you can do is to use a large club and try to flatten the horses. People call it horse fuck valley as well. It's pretty funny. I think they're more similar to like stags or reindeers or something. They're not horses because they have horns, and not unicorns because they have two. I think they have two. They're just annoying. Their running attack is so hard to dodge because I think it hits you before it actually. It's like it's lagging basically. It's weird. The mimic, I don't need to fight him. I'm just gonna use the Loyce talisman. Listen, I'm a coward, okay? I'm a goddamn coward. And you get the Katarina armor. Awesome. Can I close the door on my way out? Yeah. No one needs to suffer that fate, let me tell you. Being eaten by a mimic. Killed her. Perfect. So I can go down that way. That will lead back to a certain other area. Jeez Louise, there's so much to do in this DLC. And now I can see those guys. So if I was to go back to the shaded forest, I will be able to see those enemies as well. These guys are pretty ridiculous when it comes to poise, so it's I want to try and do my best to poise break them. Oh, I just rolled just in case he was gonna backstab me. They do often hit him in threes, just so you know. When humanoid enemies fight you, they often hit in threes. Oops. Ah, mate, Greg. Yeah, he's supposed to do that while I'm picking up the items. But little does he know I've suffered worse during training. This is a little bit more difficult weapon to fight. I was expecting him to do it one more time. Alright, there we go, perfect. Don't know why he didn't attack me, or stun, honestly. Let's see. I only have 4 lockstone. Okay, I was gonna say like I have a lot, right? No, I didn't. Why though? Strange. I guess you don't really get things like lockstones and ferrous and fragrant branches in the DLC, do you? One more thing I need to get before going down the mill. Yeah, because eventually I go to a drop that is you can't get back up from. Close to where I picked up the Eye of the Priestess or whatever the item is called. What is this? 3 Elizabeth mushrooms. That is a really nice item. I rarely use that either. It's like an item I like to hoard for some reason. I should just use it when I'm fighting a boss that's relatively difficult, but that's the thing. I can't stack it with bright bugs or green blossoms, or flash sweat or anything like that. So you kind of get, it kind of is limited in that way. Like, let's say you're fighting a boss that does a lot of fire damage, and that's why he's difficult. You have to choose between, oh, should I use an Elizabeth mushroom and get a little bit of heal, or should I use a flash sweat and potentially take less damage. You reckon I can, like, one bomb this guy? Not one bomb, but like hit him. No, you know what? I'm not gonna waste my bloody fireballs. I got spells too, you a-hole. Yo. I think there's a guy. Is there a guy behind me? Yes, there was. I mean, I was looking at him before too. Come on, before he hits me. Perfect. Isn't there an item here? I guess not. I got confused. Befuddled, kerfuffled. All of them. There was a +8 thing I need to pick up here. That's the, yeah, okay. Priest chime +8. I like that chime. It has a good balance between DPS or cast speed. 120, not too bad, and damage. Okay, so this is the shortcut back to Alana's castle, I think. No, wait, no it's not. I'll see. 2 more Elizabeth mushrooms, perfect. Okay, so this is this one. I've already picked up everything that I need to pick up here, though. I think down here there is an enemy. Let's just... Yo! Oh no, I tried to change my angle. If I'd fallen down, that would have been bad. Another enemy down here that I ideally want to dispatch of before the rest come. No, okay, so that was a grab attack. That's why I didn't poise break him. But I was supposed to poise break him, and that just made it more difficult because now the other guy comes as well. I was gonna like try to kill him before this guy came. That was like the whole point. But no, I decided to do a bloody grab attack. Usually I poise break these guys on the second hit, unless they block or unless they do a grab. Alright, good. This balcony was the one I was getting confused with. Let's repair. Let's warm it up. It's a little cold. I don't think this has anything to do with cold. You can't get like cold in this game. This isn't a Skyrim mod. Let's see. I need to go back to where I came from, don't I? There are some dogs below. Actually, no. This is the... Because it's sort of a trap if I fall down there. That's why I came out here instead of falling down the little hole. I can hear you. There we go. Here they come. Yeah, rush me please, thank you. Oh, quad, nice. See, that's why I like Fire Snake, man. I'm much more familiar with the base game, but in the base game I can get some good use out of that spell. Don't think this is a mimic or a trap. Because you do get swamped a lot in the base game. So it can be fun to use it. And there are some more a-holes around these boxes. Alright, that was a little overkill. Boom. Okay. So yeah, man, with repair, it does cost a little bit of mana, doesn't it? Repair. Or like intelligence requirements. 15, not too bad. But like, how is the repair spell? That's the shortcut back. The same amount of mana as cast light. I believe I mentioned that before, but like in like movies and stuff, the cast light is usually like the beginner type of spell. But I feel like 15 intelligence is not very beginner like. Like this magic weapon is only 10 intelligence, but it's such a great spell because you get so many uses out of it. You do 50 points of damage, which is ridiculous. That's equivalent to the Ring of Blades +2. What is that? Oh, I can't cast spells. Yeah, I think that's what it is. That's actually really good against me. Roll. I goddamn dare you. Yeah, that's actually really good against me. Can I now cast spells? Nope, still can't. What is that spell called? I can't remember. You can use it against the... It only lasts for like 30 seconds though. You can use it against the Dark Lurker. Second Loyce Knight. You are free, buddy. Wow. They look pretty cool. You can get their armor, but it's so grindy to get. And I don't think there's anything special about it either. It doesn't... Like, I've never understood why devs do that. Like, if an armor is really... The armor has to either be really, like, good and iconic, and you have to almost be certain that the players are gonna love it. Kind of like the Mad Warrior armor. Really difficult to grind, but I mean, it's the Predator mask. It's a... I don't know if they did that on purpose or not, but it's worth the grind in my opinion. But their armor, the Loyce guys, is there anything special about it? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Defense-wise or anything other than that. But it's a huge grind. It's a huge grind. You need to do the boss fight over and over again. And get Loyce souls up to like 10 or 30 or something crazy like that. I'm gonna continue in the next episode. I'm not gonna rest. But yeah, thank you for watching though. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you then. Hopefully. Goodbye.